It is now time to visit another manufacturer who's nominated for awards this evening. We visit Stone Fabrication Limited.
My name is Pauline Gomez. I'm Manager Administration of Stone Fabrication Limited. For me personally, I had to learn a little more about production because most of my role in the past was administration. So although I'm responsible for administration at Stone, I had to learn a little from my husband production, because in his absence, I would have to hold the fort on his behalf. In terms of Stone growing during the 10-year period, Stone started as a one-man team. William Gomez started Stone with small tools. He's so innovative, he went off to study and understand exactly how to fabricate with heavy-duty machines, etc. So during the years, he has improved the business by not only training employees, but also bringing down heavy-duty equipment that would assist in fast production. So we grew from one man to a team of approximately 15. I was not the one who ventured into this business. It was William Gomez, and I'm there as a right hand doing the paperwork. However, I believe it was a wonderful idea to start Stone at the right time. There was a need for a business to fabricate and install stones, marble, granite, quartz, etc. Running our own business is very, very hard in St. Lucia because we have to consider our currency is low compared to the US currency. Most of our ordering are done in US currency, whether we're ordering from Brazil, India, Italy, China. Basically, running a business in St. Lucia is also very satisfying, knowing that you're making a contribution to the economy. What I've enjoyed doing on behalf of Stone is the formality, the paperwork, making sure that our corporate affairs in terms of government documentation, HR, and our operations are all nicely documented and filed away for future reference. I believe that is one of the shortfalls of many of the small businesses in St. Lucia. They probably don't have the help or don't see the need to formalize and make sure the paperwork is intact. And to some extent, being a member of the St. Lucia Manufacturers Association has assisted us in improving our procedure, because from the time of the first award in 2012, every time we get a report from the auditor, we see where we can improve our systems and procedures at Stone. And one of the tasks that we took on after the awards in 2014 was to improve our HR system. I believe that attending the St. Lucia Manufacturers Association meetings are very important, because this is where you get to understand what's happening, new developments, what the minister is implementing, etc. If Stone has an issue with any system or customs, etc., and we need assistance in approaching government, what the SMA does is approach the government as a common team, which makes it very easy to handle. We have benefited tremendously from being a member of the association. For human resources, one would think that all you do is pay the staff and that's it. But it covers a lot more. You have paperwork where you in the staff file you place everything pertaining to that particular staff. Application, leave application, sick leave. You know, at one time one would think that everything would just be placed in a file and that's it. But for ease of reference, the filing and proper recording of employees' information in separate files, that's key. In the beginning, one of the things that mostly affected clients were not only delays in production, but also an appointment was made for installation and they would have waited for about half a day and nobody called. So we've really tried our best to improve in that system by making certain that when the appointment is made, if there is a setback, because things can happen like a machine breakdown or employee didn't show up, we call the client early enough, like by latest 9 a.m. to say, hey, we told you we were coming, but please expect us tomorrow, or expect us at 3, or is it okay for us to come on 2 more days or 3 more days? And that has really improved not only the way we do things, but the response from the customer. The training for the staff, that's been handled by Mr. Gomez. We sometimes have a retreat, so the staff fully understands not just what they do, but the whole operations of Topstone, and that is done by an outside facilitator. We use the Manufacturers Association's, how you call it, the conference room as a form of support, of course, but we take them away from the office, and the managers don't go, so they feel free to chat and discuss the mission, the vision. The mission and vision of Topstone were developed in 2010, and we had the team members redo the whole mission and vision in November 2014. And that mission and vision was revised again by management this year, and we've put it up, so now it's final. What we need to add is that as a local business owned by locals, we felt the need to source more reasonable stone so that customers who think they can't afford granite because it looks expensive can actually afford granite from Topstone. We don't want to tell you the prices there because we don't think it's the right time to do that, but yeah, they can find out.